Okay, so good afternoon. This is a tutorial for after you have downloaded Sibelius first, the notation software that we're gonna use for throughout the semester. So it's very important that you find, download, and install Sibelius first. It's a free application and it has pretty good playback, so it'll really help you to speed up the learning process of some of the most fundamental materials that we will be practicing together throughout the semester. So this is what to do after you have installed Sibelius. It's an application that is running on your laptop. Okay, it has to be a laptop. Going to share my desktop here. Um, there you go. So the first thing we're gonna do is to launch the application. As you can see, it says Ultimate, but it's the same for first. Okay, and you have these tabs. You can learn. Well, don't really need to do that. New score. It's a quick start dialog. New score. Recent. You don't have to pay attention to that. So the new score is what we're gonna do. And the common ones that will do actually, we're going to choose from all these five the treble staff. What it gives you is the a annotated empty manuscript paper with the treble clef already there. And you don't have to worry about the page size. It says a letter, that's fine. It's a portrait, that's fine. House style, don't worry about that. Change instruments, you don't have to worry about that. It defaults to a piano, which is exactly what we need. Time signature setup. You don't have to worry about that either, but if you want to just play a lot with it, it's 2/4, 3/4. These two are pretty good to start. I would choose 2/4 today. Don't have to worry about the pickup bar, tempo. Don't have to worry about that right now. And really nothing else. And you can give it a title, which is test score music 1400 or something like that, and then put your name down as composer. My name is Wang Ji. And don't have to worry about anything else right now. And then just come down here and click on create. Now we have a very nice empty page of a manuscript paper. You can see some, I guess these settings, you might have to check out what's the view option here on your application. I've chosen to check the page margins. You don't need that. If you don't need that, you don't need that. You certainly don't need the page or whatever the attachment lines or any of that. So don't worry about that. And these are gonna, you see, these are gonna move these numbers. Don't worry about that either. Come down here and you will see this little keypad. This little keypad, always keep it sort of next to your score. All right, I'm gonna make this a little bigger. So this will be easier to see. So this is the page. You can you can drag this page. See this little hand, the mouse turns into the little hand. That means you can drag this page wherever you want by holding the mouse. Okay, so this little keypad here we're gonna put it very close to the score, like right here. Right? That's a pretty good workstation. I'm gonna turn off the staff ruler just because we don't need it. And we're ready to put in some notes. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is to come to the keypad. If you don't see the keypad, yeah, you're gonna need to find it in the under the View tab. This tab here under the View, then you can click on keypad, show it or not show it. There's all sorts of things that you can show the View inspector. You don't really need inspector. The keyboard and keypad navigator, I used to like it. I don't like it. I don't need it anymore. Fretboard, well, if you play guitar, great, but don't really need that either. Mixer, not really, because we're not mixing multiple instruments right now and not worry about the playback. So all you need is either the keyboard checked or the keypad checked, okay? So right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick on this keypad a quarter note. As soon as you click on it, the quarter note will lit up, goes blue. And then your cursor, your mouse cursor, is also going to turn blue. And now you see a little shadow going around, and anywhere in the score, if you just click, it will give you a note, and it will also play back. So it's a tremendously useful tool for you to hear it. And then use the arrow key on your computer. You can move it up. You can move it down. Yeah, you can hear it go up and down. So even if you click and it's the wrong note, no worries, you can move it. Right? And then you can click on this rest. This is a quarter note rest, and then it replaces the rest. Okay? And you can choose any note values here. For example, this is a 16th note. That is a quarter of the duration of this. So if you're going to replace this one with this one, you'll see it doesn't really do anything because it's already there. So what you can do is go maybe to this bar and you can click it in, and so you'll see 4 of these makes up the duration of 1 of these. So this is a pretty fun way to learn note value as well. And an eighth notes, it will take 2 of the eighth notes to make up 4. 2 to make up 1 quarter, so on and so forth. And you may also enter a note. So a very good key to remember is the escape key. Okay, so right now I just pressed escape key. So always know the escape key. The escape key is your best friend. Anytime you're done with any operation from the keypad, you can always press escape key to escape all the hyperactivity. Okay, and then click back in, and you'll see you can continue to enter notes. Right? Yeah, as long and then I'm pressing escape key right now. Watch it. It gets rid of the hyperactivities. Okay, that's one way to enter note. Now, another way to enter note is to click on a bar and highlight it. A bar is between these two bar lines. And then we're going to type the letter N. Type letter N. Okay, so we're going to highlight and type the letter N. As you can see, it's ready to take note. Now the default is always a quarter note. Then you can of course change it to anything you want. We say, okay, we're gonna do an eighth note for this bar. And now you can go to the keyboard and say, and do 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 do, or you can just type and play the happy birthday song. We can do that one more time. So what do? We press the escape key to get out of this. All right, now we're free again with the mouse, and we're gonna go in here, select this bar, and we're gonna type the letter N, and then we're going to play happy birthday. And that's it. And once you're done, you can press the escape key. And you can press it as many times as you want. You see, I'm just like tapping the escape key. Okay, you can select this. Type the letter P for play. That's it. And then press the space bar to stop it from playing, continue to play. So in this way, pretty much anything you put in the score, you can not only see it, it will react, and you will be able to hear it immediately. Okay, so that's just the very, very basic, and then we'll go over more during our class, including this keyboard. It's a really wonderful visualization, especially we don't have the classroom right now. So it's very important that we get this visualization of the keyboard into your mind. And this is really the only way that anybody could understand the relationships between the notes immediately. The most accessible way to visualize and learn the relationships between all the notes is to visualize the keypad, the keyboard. All right. Good. So I will see you during class, and this is something that you can refer to continuously. This video will always be there. And any questions, you're welcome to write me an email or post it in the discussion board in Blackboard. Okay. Bye for now, and see you in class.